Hey everyone, this is Jen Kiaba from the Facebook Advertising Mastermind, and I wanted to do a little bit of Q&A today because I got some awesome questions in the Facebook group, and I wanted to spend a little bit of time answering them more in depth than I could just by replying. So the question today comes from Nicola, and I hope I pronounced your name right, Nicola. And the question was, in terms of advertising a free opt-in, what is the best way to do it? So she asked, do you set up a landing page and then do you create that as a post with a poll in Facebook and then boost that post, or do you run an ad? So I actually have been running ads for my free course, which is my opt-in. So I wanted to walk you through what I've done for that. Hopefully that will give you a little bit of insight into what's worked for me, and then you can take that and apply it to your own Facebook ads for your opt-in.
Okay, so here is the landing page that I have created for my free course, which I'm using as an opt-in to my list. So I'm just going to walk you through some of the basic pieces of this landing page. Up here, we have the header where I show a picture of me, one of the workbooks that I've created, and a cover for that workbook. And then I go over the things that people will learn in the course, a call out here, and then some text that really is supposed to drive home that I understand what my target audience is looking for and that my free course is the option. I go a little bit more in depth into what the course what the course offers, and then here is that opportunity to sign up. So what I did is over in the tool Canva, I created some ads that I would run on Facebook. So you can see I'm testing different images against each other with a little bit of text talking about what the value proposition of my course is. So the value to my particular audience is that they will grow their business with my free training. I downloaded these, and then what I did is I went into the back end of Facebook. So this is the ads manager, and I created a conversion ad. So what happens when somebody fills out this form is they're taken to a thank you page, and that thank you page is what I'm telling Facebook is my conversion. So what I do is I go into custom conversions and I say to Facebook, okay, when somebody goes through the process of signing up for that form, which then puts them onto my list, they go to this page right here. So when I create the custom conversion, I say the conversion is, the URL is, thank you for signing up, whatever. Go to next, you've created the custom conversion. And that is what Facebook's Pixel, which is a little piece of code that's installed on your site. That's what Facebook's Pixel is then designating as that desired action. So when I go in to create an ad, I can then tell Facebook, I want you to deliver my ad to the people that are most likely to complete this desired action. So what that looks like when you're setting up your ad is you're going to do a conversion-based ad. I've tried both conversions and traffic, and honestly, I've found that the conversion-based ad, even though it requires that extra step of installing the pixel and then also setting up the custom conversion, it's much more worth it. So you go over here and you select that marketing objective, and then you name your campaign. So I'm just going to name this, test. Hit continue, even though that was sloppy. And then if you have more than one conversion, so let's say you have multiple opt-ins on your site, you will probably have those each set up as their own conversion. So right here, it's going to load up the different types of conversions that we want to optimize for. And as soon as it loads, there we go. Oh, Facebook ads free course. I can optimize for this. Now you'll note that I also have some other custom conversions that Facebook hasn't gotten any traffic to that particular thank you page in a while, and so it's inactive. So it says the last event was 22 days ago because I haven't really been doing a whole lot with this particular opt-in. In fact, this is the new opt-in for it here. So I'm going to select the opt-in for this particular course over here. And then I go in and I create my audience. and my audience is going to be the people in the location that are most likely to need this particular course. So you go in, you create your targeting, and then what you can do is, you set your budget, all of that stuff. When we go to ad, I can load up that particular image that I wanted to test for my ad, and it's actually been, it's been saved because I've run it before. So what happens is Facebook has what's called an image library, and anytime you've run ads in the past, it'll be saved here in your image library, or you can just upload it here, and then you will create your ad. So you'll put in your URL, your headline, your text, and I'm actually going to show you what my ad looked like when I set it up. So I'm going to hit close, and okay, fine, you can save it. And if we go back to my campaign that I ran for this particular effort, you can see that I was testing different audiences against each other, so you can create different ad sets. I go a little bit crazy testing audiences because it's really important to me to hone in on the people who are most in need of my service, and I like to play around with different targeting. But once we get down to the ad level, I'll show you what one of them looks like. Okay, hit preview. And so this is what that ad is going to look like when it runs in the news feed. And I can actually show you what's called the permalink. So this is how the ad looked in the Facebook feed. And then you can see I have my call out here for sign up, which is really nice. That's something that you can't really do with the boosted post, is have that call to action. So when I click sign up, it takes me right to that landing page that I've created for my opt-in.
All right, so there you have it. That's a very simplistic version of how you would go about using a Facebook ad to promote your opt-in. I hope that that was helpful. If you have more in-depth questions, always feel free to ask. And of course, if there are other questions that you have about how to promote your business, your freebie, anything along those lines using Facebook ads, feel free to ask them in the group, and I will try to post a tutorial video for you.